Alright, welcome to another episode of Psoto Desperado Plays Ark Survival Ascended. And we'll play some videos in the background. I'm still over here trying to consolidate my babies. Got a new set of babies. And the good thing about these guys, as soon as they grow up, they can breed. And it doesn't take too long. But everybody else, once they breed, almost takes them a full day because we're not on the breeding bonanza right now. Alright, so I got these with three traits. They're all female. I'm trying to get a male with a third trait. I only have a male with 2 traits, which kind of sucks a little bit. Let's see. There we go. So I'm going to just set them down. Get red right now. There we go. Bang, 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 bang. Like a Salvation Army drum. Anyway, I got a video from a new guy. His name is Van Man. Crisis averted, I think. Let's see what he says.
What's up, YouTube? First things first, I want to give thanks and honor to the Most High for awakening me and making me aware and putting it in my mind to think. Thank you, Most High. I appreciate it. With that said, a possible crisis was averted. One day my running and everything. Well, I went to work and everything yesterday. Did my running. Proud because I did laundry. And washed the rig. Did some shopping to stock up. Anyway, did my running. Went to the camp spot. Had a good night's sleep. Got up this morning. And man, Lord just spoke to me and said, hey, man, check your oil. So I just changed it last week. Or a few days ago. And always somebody. Come on. And so I went and checked the oil, checked the dipstick, bone dry. So I remember when I changed it, I make a habit of checking it after when I changed the filter, because once before I tightened it too much, or I put the ring, the ring that goes around, the rubber ring, the gasket, I put that on too tight, and then I also put it in the wrong place. It was gushing oil. So I made it a practice to check my work. And shout out to my first journeyman. Well, my first journeyman, but he was a good journeyman. Yeah, always told me to always check my work. So I had that happen when I changed it. So I had to keep a close eye on that when I change it. And also want to give you guys a word of wisdom. If you have a van like mine, a Dodge Caravan, you got the oil filter on top. Every time you change the filter, there's a rubber gasket that comes with your new filter. Change that gasket. No matter how good the old gasket looks, change it, because it flattens out over time, and that's the reason why they give you a new gasket with a filter every time, because it requires that you need to change that gasket as well as the filter every time. So I checked. So I was going to go to the park, fix breakfast and everything. So that situation blew everything up because, hey man, it was bone dry. That could have been disastrous. So thankful to God, man, just out of nowhere, put it on my mind, hey man, check that oil. So I checked my oil, and yeah. So I'm finna rehash the whole thing. Anyway, I went to the AutoZone. I had to get a new filter because I threw the old gasket away, so I had to get another filter with a gasket. Changed it, checked it out, because the old one was leaking, you know, slowly seeping out of there, and it had oil all up under the undercarriage and everything. And I changed out, put the new filter on and gasket, double check, checked the tights, didn't tighten it too tight, just a little overhand tight, put a little wrench turn on it, and I think it's all right. I've been keeping check on it, and yeah. But also, if you have an old school vehicle, not old school vehicle, but if you have a vehicle that you change the oil the old school way, it's up under there, you know, the little can. When you change that filter out, when you change out that filter, when you get the new filter, take some oil and rub it around that gasket. It helps. And also with the top oil filter, that rubber gasket, also oil it up. I learned that. So it's the little things. You know what I'm saying, that can make or break. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Just pulled up at Walmart. Just got licensed up. I need to go ahead and get some bait. My new crappie hooks. Everything's set up. I'm gonna check my tackle box. Make sure I got lures. Plenty of lures. Make sure I got plenty of stuff. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, guys, vehicle maintenance is very crucial when you living in your vehicle, of course. Change your own oil if you have the ability and the tools, because it'll save you money. I saved $70, and that was just in money, not to mention the time, because I used to schedule oil changes and go and, you know, leave it with them for a couple of hours, and now just wherever I am doing what I'm doing, change my oil. But yeah, so crisis averted, and yeah, so change your oil regularly every 3,000 or 5,000 miles. Check your oil from time to time. Make sure you're straight. Put this off. Okay. Hold up, let me check. That's annoying, ain't it?
Yeah. So it looks like he's got set up in this little minivan, but he's got reflectix on the back, which is dangerous. You really shouldn't drive with that blocked up.
I might have to have this thing looked at.
You should put a curtain or something back there.
But nonetheless, I'm gonna get this checked out, and shit, it's a little thing, but thankfully I got. Anyway.
Hmm.
What's up, YouTube fan man? Hey, I was just in here. I had to get yeah, when it got me garlic scented night crawlers. Wow. I'm glad cause I have I got a real bad habit. I just pick up stuff. I just saw night crawlers. I didn't see that garlic scented. Garlic scented? Okay.
That's crazy, man.
Anyway, I got that.
Garlic.
Got me a board here to cut up the fish. And I also got me a ice cooler. I'm going to put some ice in there so I can be more prepared this time. But I want to take time out because I was walking down through here and I saw this as a good opportunity to put some out for you first timers. So if you're just getting into the lifestyle, okay, here's a little crash course. There's a sleeping bag. You can have that. Whether you, especially if you got if you made a way to stretch out and get horizontal, that's always the best night's sleep. But since the temperatures are getting cooler, that's a sleeping bag there. You have an assortment here. There's 50 degrees, there's 40 degrees. I got a cold weather mummy, so that's one important thing that you can have. That way you don't have to run your heat always. See what else we got here. I don't suggest these things because, especially, well, they always wind up getting a hole in them some kind of way, and you air them up and you wind up waking up on the hard surface of the floor. Plus, inside of the vehicle, man, it's more, you got all kind of little tiny pokers, you know what I'm saying, in the vehicle. So I don't suggest those. But you can. You can. Also, we have here camp stoves. This one right here is a 2-burner. About $40 to get you started. This one, Ozark Trail, this is a little bit fancier. This one is about $80. I don't know why I put 79. This one right here is it looks kind of like the one I've got. About $60. So this right here, you can use that to, heat you up something. Around the corner they got, oh, no they don't. I saw they also got another array of skillets. There's some cookware for you. You can use it there. Good camping utensils, skillet sets, cups, cutlery.
Yeah,
silverware.
the thing is, you have to be very careful. You're in a very confined space. You can't get like the biggest fucking shit there and carry it around with you 24/7 if you're not really going to use it. Unless you actually go to a park or something, you're going to set up in a park. Or you could try to cook in your vehicle, which is probably illegal, and because there's gas in your vehicle. And, one spark, and before you know it, the whole thing's on fire. That's why I lean towards electrical systems only for heating up water, cooking, anything electrical, like an induction stove, like a single pilot induction stove would be better than bothering with all this fire, you know, in my opinion.
Stuff, you know, all kind of stuff, good stuff for van life. And what is this? This is some kind of looks like some kind of MRE or whatever. I don't mess with those. I just cook real food. Now, you can also be like me and have a portable grill. You have all this stuff to light your grill and stuff like that. If you have room for it, it's not necessary. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, I think I ought to get me one of these for my jet boil. I've got a jet boil. It's a little container, and you screw this butane on there, and it heats up like twice as fast as the propane does with my stove. Plus, my jet boil is small and compact. It sits right on there. Sits right on there like that. It's about the same circumference, and it's much more convenient for boiling water, heating up soup. They're like $6 a piece there. These are your assortment of fuel. This is for your camp stove, stuff like that. Little green bottles. The accessories. And also, for you guys who do not have fridges, it's like I said, you're just getting started out. You got an assortment of coolers here. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that best fits in your vehicle. These have wheels. These don't. But whatever best fits your vehicle, you know, that you can fit in there comfortably, and you can pack wet ice. And also, it's a good idea, whatever cooler you get, you can go to Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever and get you some insulation, some pink board or whatever, and you can duct tape it. You can cover that. You can also put it on top. So that's a good way to help your ice last longer and everything. Just a tip right there. So should you get a cooler, you know, you can wrap it, like I said, in some, take some duct tape, go to Home Depot, Lowe's, get you some foam board, pink. Pink I suggest is about 1 inch, and cut it to fit. Take you some duct tape, wrap it, and help keep your ice longer. What else we got here? We got backpacks here. These freeze packs right here, well, as a nomad, you know, unless you have a freezer in your vehicle, but you just starting out, so you're not going to have a need for that. Yeah. I wouldn't get those. I'm getting it for fishing.
I have those blue ice. I call it blue ice, but it's only good if you have a freezer to freeze them in. Like if you had a freezer at work and you wanted to do that, you could put your blue ice in that freezer and freeze it during the day when you're working, then take it out and put it in your personal cooler. You know, that way you use the company to refrigerate your vehicle, and then you just put it in there in the morning when you come back in the next day of work. Over the weekend, you just buy ice because you have nowhere to refrigerate, so, or to freeze it. So that's one way you could do it. That way you don't have to bother getting a pneumatic electrical refrigerator, which does suck up electricity, even though it's efficient.
But these are not more or less durable enough, you know, for stuff banging around, sliding into your cooler. And you get one of these, you can have quite the mess. These right here, you have to have a pretty big rig for all of those. And that's the fishing aisle. I already got my stuff fishing. I'm showing you about van life. So, yeah. Just want to give you guys a little tour and show you a stuff that you could use. Oh, let's see. The sleeping bags range from about 20 bucks. This was here about 30 bucks. Come over here. What's the cheapest stove? 40 bucks. It's about 80. Those 2-pack of these about 10. So about, 100 bucks. Let's say 200 bucks, because you're gonna always come across some other stuff that you may want. Go by here. I don't want to put anybody else on camera. But yeah, guys. I hope you got something out of this video. I'm gonna finish my shopping. Hey man, I gotta get out there to the lake so I can do some fishing. But I've been looking for a Gatorade bottle too. But anyway, hope you got something out of this video, guys. Like, share. That's the Gatorade bottle. Right there. Yeah. Hope you got something out of this video, guys. This is, hold on. Before I say, this right here is a great, in your vehicle, is a great nighttime water bottle. Because you don't have to take the cap off to get to it or anything like that. You're waking up in the middle of your sleep and everything, you know what I'm saying? And this is great to have, because all you gotta do, squeeze it, boom, right there. And when you sleep, you're clumsy, so if it falls like that, you don't have to worry about it. No water or anything like that is gonna spill out of it. You know what I'm saying? So that's great. That's another van life tool that you could use, is a good water bottle. But anyway, guys, again, hope you got something out of this video. Like, share, subscribe to the Van Man. I appreciate you taking time out your day to get this information, and I hope it's been helpful. And yeah, that's it. So for now, Van Man, you already know. That way.
So this male is a copy of this other male. It's just a copy. It only has 2 traits, so it didn't get the food. So, oops. I was really hoping that male would be good. Okay, so this is stamina, weight. Does it have oxygen? No. It just has stamina and weight. It doesn't have oxygen. Yeah. So it doesn't even have the characteristics of the mother. Shit. Oh, looks like those are all bad. Okay. Oh well. So what I do now is I just wait for all of these guys to recycle. I could try to breed this one, but I don't know. 10 minutes. Well, I could try to breed it in 10 minutes. Why not? Everything else seems to be still waiting, you know. Alright. Well, sometimes it doesn't work out. Well, this guy's interesting. He's trying. He's not like the best orator in the world yet, but I'll still subscribe to the gentleman. And let's see what else. Okay. Lead Farmer. They will not make it if the grid goes down. Oh, shit,
I don't know if I'm live, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go live. I don't know.
That's too long, brother. I gotta get a shorter one. Let's try somebody else.
Good morning, Squirrel Tribe Life family. This is Kevin here. It's just going to be me on the video.
Oh, I already saw this video with you guys. Yeah, this is what the guy is basically saying. He's not making any money off YouTube, so they don't want to bother making videos anymore. Because the whole purpose was to pay for this and that. And it's like, he's doing something wrong, you know.
This is pissing me the fuck.
Okay. So here's more for life. Walmart is killing America. It always kills America.
First of all,
it's a large company.
Some people that fucking work at Walmart got a terrible attitude. I don't understand how people have customer service, whether you work at a motel, a fast food joint, a retail shop, and you have a fucking terrible attitude. Like, god damn it. Oh my god. It's fucking evil. I swear to God, I'm doing this delivery shit. Man, they almost put the shit in my car and didn't label it right. I'm like, oh my God, if I didn't check it, the customer would have got the complete wrong order. Because it wasn't labeled properly. Like, just that much of a bad label, because if you get 3 orders and they're all labeled differently. They separate it though by putting like 1 order in your trunk, 1 order in your front seat, 1 order in your back seat when you have 3 orders. That's why I don't like 3 orders sometimes. Shit. Then these fat America is going to get fatter, and they just is. I'm knocking on people's door, trying to ring people's door, sometimes trying to make sure I'm at the right shit. Most of the time people don't come to the door. I dropped 1 order off, swung back around, because I had some creamer that went underneath my seat. Came back around, dropped that lady off her creamer. And she still ain't home, girl. She's still sitting outside. I don't know, man. I don't know if they don't know these groceries coming. I don't know. They gotta know. Like Uber and Lyft and DoorDash, you know when your shit is coming. I'm pretty sure Walmart and Spoke have that type of technology. I'm pretty sure. Okay? As big as Walmart is as a corporation, I'm pretty sure they got the same technology like Uber and DoorDash. You know when your shit is coming. It sends you notifications. DoorDash sends you notifications. Ubers and Lyft send you notifications. Motherfuckers just gonna get fat. I'm telling you, it is what it is. Right here and now, motherfuckers just gonna get fat. Most people won't lose weight. I'm here to tell you this right now. Sorry. But majority of the population that's so far gone to the obesity category, they won't lose weight. Trust me, they won't. Normally, I watch dating show, people come on there big as a fucking house and buy them. They spend their money on courtside tickets. I'm like, yo fat roly-poly ass is spending money on motorcycles, buying courtside tickets, not losing weight, you fat fuck. No, wonder why you can't get a partner. I mean, you're morbidly obese. And this food delivery shit ain't gonna, cause Walmart giving it to you for free. This how I estimate Walmart is doing this shit, okay? Because Walmart is making millions and millions and millions, even if they're losing money on the front end, they're gaining customers on the long term, okay? Walmart probably not losing money because they can make money so many different ways. If you can, as a business owner, when you can increase your transactions, you are going to make money. Especially if you're coming like Walmart, you're making millions upon millions upon millions. But what you want to do is get more transactions and less thievery. Because they're losing some money with people stealing shit. So they want less people in the store. If they can get less people in the store, that may take you think if they can get less people, at least 10 or 20% less, that's going to take a few years for more customers to get online. I mean, it's going to take some time. But motherfuckers getting delivered, I knock on people. Sometimes I go to all these different type of apartments, and it be strange apartments too, man. I knock on their door, trying to make sure I'm at the right. Nobody come to the door. Nobody come to the door. I would probably say 30% of people is there when I'm dropping this shit off. Everybody else, These at-home jobs, they just gonna get fat. Truck drivers, you ain't fat because you're a truck driver. You're fat because what you eat. You think these delivery apps and all this delivery shit gonna make America more healthy? No, your niggas is just gonna sit at home and get fatter. Man, woman, whether you make 100K, whether you make 200K. I know, I delivered some shit to some people. They were so fat they couldn't even bend over. They're like, oh man, can you bring this in the house for me? I'm like, okay, good. You think with that, you think technology is not gonna make America in better shape. No, they're not. Money does, and that too, money does not make you in better shape. Like I said, I watched a dating show, and these big, morbidly obese women come on the dating show with all these type of fat suits and fat as a cow, talking about all the money they make, and they are fat like a motherfucker. Okay, and then here's the newsflash, people. I'm at the gym over 20 years now. Most people that go to the gym do not know what the fuck they're doing anyway. You think these old roly-poly fat motherfuckers know what he's doing? No. I'm at the gym today seeing some fat roly-poly nigga doing these hip thrusts. Think his fat roly-poly ass gonna have a better ass? No, nigga, you way too fat. You need to lose so much fat, it ain't even funny. Okay, you got rolls on top of rolls on top of rolls. Same with the women. The fat roly-poly women go to the gym and just exercise their glutes. Not forgetting about that whole body is covered with fat on top of fat. That's why fat people go to the gym and sometimes get no fucking results. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. The percentage of women just go to the gym and just train their glutes. No, bitch, you need to train your whole body. You're fat everywhere. Do you think you're just gonna lose all this fat just because you train your glutes and you're fat everywhere? You fucking kidding me? It's a joke. It's a joke. It's like a man trying to get a better chest or better biceps. You're fat everywhere, so you gotta lose weight everywhere. Exercise your whole body. Like, I don't understand. What the hell a truck doing down this road? This is stupid. Broke down. This is probably an illegal road anyway. This ain't for you probably. This is probably not for truck drivers, but anyway. Oh yeah. Motherfuckers. Fat. And then let's talk about these dogs. Man, I dropped people, about 2 weeks ago, I dropped the lady food off. Her dogs were so fucking loud. They were so loud, they had to wake the neighbors up, bro. They just had to wake the neighbors up. She had about 3 dogs. They were small dogs. They was in the backyard, but they was loud as fuck. Then it was late night. I'm dropping some food off. I don't know how all these people be living at these houses with like 10 cars. They order food or order groceries, and they got this dog. I just dropped the shit on the curb. Like, I'm not going up there, you stupid. Why do people order shit and they got all these dogs? They probably crackheads. They really are. Some people have no sense of a wellness. They just are. Fucking these dogs, people and these fucking dogs, bro. 50% of me like dogs, 50% of me don't like dogs. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Cause some people dogs are loud, obnoxious. No, I like this. I like small dogs. Less quiet than the ones that don't bark and not aggressive. Shit. I like pets. Don't get me wrong. But everybody I know over the time that know somebody, they nasty, then they got all these fucking pets. Though their apartment stink. Smell like wet dog. Or hair everywhere. I done been to several places I done been, people I've dated. Okay, white, black, man, it don't matter. People just don't do taking care of their dog, and then they wonder why they single. Motherfuckers wonder why they single. Fat as a cow, then you got your stinking dog, your place stink, smell like wet dog. I don't know why I can't find a woman. I don't know why I can't find a man. I don't know. God damn it.
Stink like shit.
The self-awareness in motherfuckers. Fat as a cow coming on Kendra's show. What the fuck? People be fat as a fucking cow. Come on Kendra's show. Like, nigga, like, bitch, you are morbidly obese. Morbidly.
Shit, I shouldn't laugh.
Kendra don't tell these people that because she don't want to hurt their feelings. Like, you are morbidly obese. Come on a fucking dating show, buying courtside tickets. How the hell motherfuckers buying courtside tickets but big as a fucking house? Wonder why you can't find a man. Then you got anxiety. I'm like, oh my God. Some fat person, oh great. The last thing a fat person needs is anxiety. You're already fat as a cow. I got into a car accident while I'm fat. No. You got into you're fat because what you eat. Oh God. Really?
Oh fuck.
Hey everyone, Emerald.
Oh, like that's a big word then.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Sunday, September 29th, 2024. I am back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I got a lot on my mind, right? So I might be all over the place with this one. So y'all bear with me. I'm just letting it go, letting it flow. I might be here, might be there, I might be over there, I might be anywhere. Bear with me. Have a seat, open your ears and your mind, your imagination. I'm gonna say, is it really bothering me, or I'll let y'all figure it out.
Okay.
I went out last night, which I tend to do. Y'all know that I like to go out amongst the town, get out and live life. Especially nowadays, because you never know. You never know when that final call gonna come through. I recommend y'all do the same thing. Get out and enjoy life, live life. Y'all know I've been preaching that for the longest, right? But now, more than ever. Because we never know what day, minute, time, or hour that final call gonna come. Today is Sunday, September 29th, 2024. If we live to see it, Monday will be the 30th, which is tomorrow. Tuesday will be October the 1st. 3 more months in this year. And we were just saying Happy New Year. And as I always tell y'all sometimes, we finna say Merry Christmas. Big boy, I don't celebrate that pagan. Get out of here, man. This ain't the time or place for that. It's a pagan holiday, big boy. You shouldn't be celebrating. Merry Christmas. Real soon. Now, will it be merry or not? Depends on your mindset. But Christmas will be here like that. If the world, the earth as we know it, is still here. And that's where I'm going with this right now. With this world is sick. If you haven't figured that out by now. If you happen to not be one of the sick people in this world, then you've noticed how sick the world is. Now, if you one of the sick people, then you don't notice it. It ain't sick to you. Because you sick yourself. So you blend right in. You fit right in with the sick world because you sick. If you're a person right now that's looking around, observing what we got going on here, and you don't see a severe illness, severe, what they call it when you have cancer, one of them, terminal. This world is terminally ill. Stage 4, what they call it, pancreatic cancer, one of the worst. That if they tell you got that, it's over. Ain't no need of even doing no chemo. From what I heard, I don't know. I'm not a medical professional, so don't take my word for it. They tell you to take the chemo, but that's what I heard about stage 4 pancreatic cancer. I had a cousin, a family member, and some other folks I know had that. And, you know, it wasn't pretty. But this world we living in right now, same thing. Terminally ill, one of the worst illnesses known to mankind. That's what this world got that we living in. And if you don't see that, then you part of that sickness too. That's why you don't see it. Because you are it. You are the cancer of this world. You are the AIDS of this world. See, just like human beings can be sick, our bodies, therefore,
they're legally robbing you. And
our mind, our spirit, our persona, whatever makes us us, soul, whatever. If the body can be sick, it can be sick too. Our soul can be sick. Our minds can be sick, just like the body. Our minds can have cancer. Our souls can have cancer, just like the body. But the thing about the difference between the spirit having a cancer and the body having a cancer is your spiritual cancer spreads amongst the world. It affects other people. When your body has cancer, it only affects your body. When your spirit and your mind and your being has cancer, now the world you live in catches it. You spread it amongst the world. Your mindset, your thought process, which controls your actions, which is what you put out into the world. Therefore, this world is sick because it's full of sick people. I'm not talking about physically sick, mentally, spiritually, emotionally sick people. So therefore, that disease spreads amongst life, amongst the world, amongst other people. It spreads to people that are not sick. The mental and spiritual sickness, unlike a physical sickness, a cancer, disease, the spiritual cancer spreads to other people, spreads to the world, makes the world sick. So therefore, we're in a sick world. When you get to the point, Big Ward, no. I get there when I get there. You don't want to go along for the ride? I'm going to pull over right here and let you get your ass out. Open the door, get out if you don't want to go along for the ride. If you're in a hurry to get there. Are we there yet? No, we're not. But we're getting there. You know, for you people that say I take too long to get to the point, like it's a certain way you got to do this. You got to get to the point in 2 minutes and being video done. Go on, Herb, and start your YouTube channel. Herb, I'm venting y'all, just ride with it. You start your YouTube channel. Since y'all say I take too long to get to the point. And as soon as you hit record, go straight to the point, be done in 3 minutes, see how that work out for you. You ain't talking about nothing. You're not setting up your story. You're not setting up you just straight 2 + 2 = 4, bye. That's your video. That's your content. See how well that works out for you. So anyway, as I'm getting to my point, so I went out last night. Keep in mind I'm talking about this world is sick. I went out last night. And then afterwards, I like to go downtown downtown Mobile on a Friday or Saturday night, we have a hot dog guy out there, a crew. Friend of mine that I know, lady that does my taxes, her ex-husband, whatever. They joint owners or whatever. It's called King Dog. Right, Mobile, Alabama. If you're in Mobile on a Saturday or Friday night, go downtown Mobile. I think they set up around about 9, somewhere up and down 9 o'clock, and they stay out there like 4:30 to 5 o'clock in the morning. For the people that's out and about downtown having a good time, you can go get your best hot dog I ever had. Called King Dogs. So I look forward to them every weekend, because they only be down there on the weekend. They don't be out and about during the week because they got other jobs. This they look side hustle. But they should be full-time business at a shop somewhere. But then again, that might make the hot dog not as good as when you have to wait and your anticipation. Friday I'm getting a King Dog, or Saturday I'm gonna get one either Friday or Saturday night, sometime both nights. So I'm down there last night downtown getting my hot dog. I'm in line. And you got some little clubs down there for teenagers. Why? I don't know. The world is sick. Why would you have a teenage club, nightclub? When you got grown-ups that don't know how to act in a nightclub when they drunk. Now you got teenage nightclubs, and somehow they ain't supposed to be drinking, but they all drunk.
Being able to have something to always protect myself with this burnout.
Clearly intoxicated and underage. Nobody does nothing. No big deal. The world is sick. So here I am, standing in line to get my hot dog, having to tolerate, because this ain't my world. I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut. This ain't my world. So you have to learn when it ain't yours, you got to deal with it the way it is. I wish it was the way I wanted to be, but it ain't. So I have to get some acceptance. The world is not catering to Big Ward. So I have to give people the rights to be who they are. Like it or not, as long as they ain't stepping on my toes, if I don't like who you are and how you portray your life, I just have to deal with it. So I got a bunch of drunk, look every bit of 16, 17-year-olds. No, none of them, even if they wasn't that young, ain't none of them 21, put it that way. I know damn well all these folks that I'm looking, these little young girls ain't 21 and drunk, naked.
Yeah. It's savage.
17, 18, 19. It's about 2:30 in the morning. I'm down. I'm an adult. I'm down. I just left my night spot. 2:30 in the morning. I'm down here getting a hot dog downtown, and these teenagers out here. Downtown. Cops everywhere. But it's a bunch of drunk teenagers running around here. And they loud, rowdy. Some of the most disgusting filth coming out of their mouth. And I'm an adult standing here, the other adults, they don't care. Respect, what is that? This world is sick. So they naked, skirts so short, the little butt cheeks they got is hanging out. They kids. Butt cheeks hanging out. Drunk. Girls walking, holding hands and kissing other girls. Out about everybody. What's wrong with that big? Well, I forgot. The world is sick. You don't see nothing wrong with it because you're part of the sick world. Little girls walking around holding hands, out here kissing, tonguing, sexually groping each other, hands up under the skirt, squeezing her girlfriend or whatever, butt cheeks in front of everybody. What's wrong with them showing love, big boy? You trying to say something wrong being gay? No. If they were straight, if it was a man and a woman out there in front of everybody with his hand up under her skirt with her butt cheek showing, squeezing on it in front of everybody, they wrong too. But you don't get that call, you sick. So then the fact that it's two little girls, and I ain't saying women, two little girls, to me they little girls, kissing. I'm talking the tongue action. Hand under the skirt this high up over the little girl butt cheeks. The other one, going down to the floor. You know, they call it the Megan Thee Stallion knees. Going down to the floor like the Megan Thee Stallion dance, you know, those who know. Dropping it to the floor, legs buck wide open with a dress on.
Yeah. It's party, man.
And I'm not trying to see this, but I'm in the midst of all this. I look over here, I see a little girl squatted down to the ground with her legs open. Like, what the fuck? So now I got to turn my head cause ain't no pervert. Over here, they walking down the street holding hands. Right here, they tongue kissing, hand up under the skirt of another little girl. And here I'm a grown man I'm still a man, but these are kids. Yeah, they female, but I can't look at this. But I'm in the midst of all this. Nobody cares. This world's sick. This world's sick.
This is a World of Warcraft hardcore randomizer.
I was considering this hardcore randomizer, but it's like, meh.
I have people that I don't know.
Oh boy.
Threatening my life.
Damn, it's late for
me. YouTube videos. People I ain't never met in my life, ain't never done nothing to, don't know these people. Want me dead for my opinion on the YouTube video. This world's sick. Anything goes. We got a candidate running for president of one of the parties. I ain't gonna say which party, which candidate. I'll let you figure it out by the policy and what they believe in, what their platform stands on. I don't have to say whether Republican, I ain't gonna say whether Trump or Kamala, Republican or Democrat. I'm just gonna say the policy and what they push and what they believe in, and you figure out which one it is. This particular candidate believes. Look it up, first of all. So you ain't got to think I'm lying. Look up yourself. That prisoners, if they want a sex change operation, we should pay for it. They're in prison. If a man is in prison and he wants to become a woman, this particular candidate says we should pay for it, the taxpayer, pay for his surgery. If he want to transition or whatever, we should pay for it. In prison, he's a prisoner. All prisoners, not just Americans, if they illegal immigrants or whatever and decide, I want to become a woman, the prison pays for it. That's what one of the candidates believe. I ain't gonna say which one. This world is sick. Sick. This world believes, this particular candidate, that if a child wants to transition from boy to girl, he's 10 years old, he feels he's a girl, he want to transition. This candidate says he should be able to do it, and the parents don't have to be notified.
Yeah.
If the child, the 10-year-old, don't want the parents to know.
Wow.
If a 10-year-old girl is pregnant,
that's crazy.
This particular candidate says if that 10-year-old girl don't want the parents to know, can't let the parents know. 10 years old. Too young to consent to going to do, but ain't too young to keep it from the parents. If you're a grown man and you do with a 10-year-old, you going to jail. not for long because the pimps ain't tough on, but you're going to jail for a little while. If she's 10 and you 20, you're going to jail. Because she's not old enough to consent, right? But she's old enough for you to not tell the parents that she's pregnant at 10. This world is sick.
I didn't even know girls could get pregnant at 10. I thought they had to be like 13, 15.
We're living in a world that would execute a known innocent man just because they already went through the court proceedings, the process, and we convicted him, we found guilty. Don't matter if you come back later on with evidence that you didn't have during the trial that shows that he's completely innocent. Don't matter. Kill him anyway. Kill him anyway.
Wow.
I think his name, what is Marcellus Williams? Kill him anyway. The prosecution said we made a mistake. He didn't do it. And the judges said, sorry, kill him anyway. They didn't get the information after they had already executed him that he was innocent. They had the information before they executed him that he was innocent, and they did it anyway. For no other reason than this world is sick. What happens when a body has a cancer and is sick? At some point, that body gonna die. If it is not healed, if it is not cured, what's gonna happen to that body that has a cancer? If a cancer is in the body, what's gonna happen to that body? Eventually cancer, if it's not done away with and cured, eventually that cancer is going to eat away at that body until the body dies. But we have a worldly cancer. That's a societal cancer. Our society, the world society, has cancer. And we're not curing it. So guess what's going to happen to our society, to our world? It's going to die too. That's where we're headed right now. Everything we see going on around us in this world, we're dying. The reason everything keeps getting worse, it seems like, the cost of living, inflation, greed, narcissism, heartlessness, people not caring, no love, no concern, no respect, none of that is because we're dying. We have a cancer that's slowly eating away at our society. We're dying. The cancer is killing us. And it's going to keep eating away at us until we all dead. Until the society as we know it is dead. The same way the cancer kills the body, if untreated, our society has cancer that's untreated. Therefore, that's why we're worse now than we were 30 years ago.
I would like to point out that even though that is happening, just like he's illustrating by his example, what you have to understand is that they do things like this to justify the next step and the step thereafter. Okay? Yeah, they're crazy. Yeah, it's an insane place and it's sick, blah, blah, blah. But you got to understand that all this disease and all this shit is nothing more than massaging the mentality to think a certain way. That's why you have such young kids out there doing whatever the fuck they want without parental supervision, being dirty little shits. It's all the sex and TV and all these influences. There's influences everywhere. And they're taught that they can just do whatever they want. Nobody's going to stop them. The parents aren't going to say anything because they don't want to get involved and they don't want to look like they're a bad parent. With my mom, I was just personal entertainment. and she was an abuser. With other people's parents, they may not give a shit, or for whatever reason choose not to be involved. Loving parents are going to be involved, and they're going to stop their kids from going out there. But you have to have something out there to stop them with.
Society, as a civilization, as a race, the human race. That's why we're worse now than we were 30 years ago, because the cancer in our society is progressing. It's getting progressively worse. So therefore, I'm downtown looking at little girls. Little girls. Imagine when I say little girl, your daughter. Little girls. Naked. Tongue kissing. Groping. Sexually explicit dancing out in public amongst everybody. Grown men, grown women, old men, old women, bums, crackhead, everybody looking. And I'm the only one shaking my head like, everybody else is, no big deal. Because at this particular time, I was the only one down there wasn't sick. I wasn't sick. The people around me was. They caught the illness. So I need to get my hot dogs and get the hell away from here before I get sick too, before I catch it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is they got. It's gonna spread to me if I don't get out of their presence. Y'all happy yet? Or just more doom and gloom? This world is sick. Anything goes. Even if it ain't legal right now, get a minute. If you decide that you want to marry a horse, a cow, a water buffalo, an alligator, whatever. If they say you can't do it right now, just hold on a little while. It's getting there. Those of you out here who want to marry a horse right now and it's not legal in your state, just hold on a little while.
That's my cat, if you're wondering what that noise is.
You want to marry a buffalo, water buffalo, do they still exist? I don't know. If you want you some giraffe coochie, hold on a little while. You'll be able to marry you one pretty soon, the world we living in. It'll be legal if it ain't legal now. Why not? You should be able to do what you want to do. As long as I ain't hurting nobody else, I should be able to just do whatever. No restrictions. Liberalism is responsible for all this. Liberalism is a mental disorder. I heard a liberal say Jesus was a liberal. No, baby. Jesus lived by conservative principles. If you believe there was a Jesus, according to the Bible, the way he lived was a conservative. But hey, we ain't gonna get into the biblical stuff. Do that on your own. I just wanted to come on here, y'all. I'm frustrated, disappointed, a little worried, because I have a 12-year-old son, autistic son, growing up in this sick-ass world. So I worry about him daily. This world is sick. Anything goes. Who are you to judge, Big Ward? I'm not judging. I'm just calling it how I see it. I'm not judging. See, I was under that impression that if you call out, see, I used to be thinking like that too. If you call out a behavior, somebody doing wrong, you judging them. No, that's not judging. You know, the Bible says you don't judge people unless you be judged. For years, I thought that meant if I saw somebody doing something wrong, I can't say nothing about it. I can't say, hey, it's wrong for you, according to the Bible, for a man to be with a man and a woman to be with a woman. It's wrong in the Bible for a man to cheat on his wife. It's wrong for a man or a woman to cheat on her husband. It's wrong for whatever, the stuff I did wrong. It was wrong for me to be in the hood pushing them things, whatever. And I would say, you can't judge me. They would say, you can't judge me for whatever they're doing. If you say, Big Ward, you wrong, man, for selling that, you know, I'm going to say, you can't judge me. That's what I used to do. But you ain't judging me. You just calling out facts of what I'm doing. When the Bible say, judge not lest you be judged, what it's talking about judging is passing out punishment. So we've had it twisted over the years. Calling out somebody wrong is not judging them. Judgment is you giving them punishment. You can't punish nobody for their sins. That's God's responsibility. Calling a man out for cheating on his wife is not judging him. That's calling out the behavior. Now, if you go and lock him up in a cage somewhere and, hey, this is what you get for cheating on your wife, now you judging him. You pass down judgment, a sentence for his wrongdoing. You can't do that. That ain't your responsibility. That ain't your thing. That's God. Right now, man's law. If I see somebody breaking the law, you know, I ain't finna do that. You know, you can do a citizen's arrest. I saw you stealing out of Walmart, what have you. I'm not judging you by saying you stealing out of Walmart. I'm accusing you of a crime. But I'm not giving you a sentence. I'm not sentencing you to 4 years in jail. That's the judge. The judge do that. That's judging. I find you guilty, 4 years in prison. Now you just judge. Me saying you stealing out of Walmart, you just accused. Me saying you cheating on your wife, I just accused you. I didn't judge you. The Bible say don't judge. We can't judge each other, but we can accuse. And I'm accusing this world, not judging, of being sick. Get it, got it, good. Bye.
Big Word's awesome. Yeah, he's right, you know. But there's not a lot of repentance when there's too much indulgence. But there's consequences to every action. The economy and everything that's happening is the result of trying to get the whole world to become one big government corporation. It's got to fail, absolutely fail in every respect, in order for someone to come in and play the hero and save everybody with a super government. Don't worry, guys. It's all around the corner. Anyway, I think that's the last video for tonight. I am going to bed, not just virtually, but in reality. Got to feed the cats and hit the sack. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.